Evening to all my followers, and good evening to all the people who will be watching my videos or my video for the first time. Um, in this video, I was inspired by my God, Penuel, whereas last month or this month, early this month, I bought this T-shirt for 200 bucks, and today I went to go collect it by Pepexi and in Kinako. And yeah, when I received it, I found these books inside. Passive Income, Make Money Without Working. It was written by Penuel. And this one, Fuck Fear, I have a PDF copy of this and the PDF copy of this this Bible. This is a Bible. And ever since I've read this book, um, I've tried to change the way I think. I've tried to change the way I behave, the way my habits, and all the things I try to consume because Penuelism Principles, I feel like they make you find your purpose. They make you overthink everything about your life, and it gave me a shift, man. I'm not the same person that I was before I was exposed to Penuel or Penuelism, and yeah, I don't know much about Penuel, but from last year, 2022, I got exposed to this guy. He was on the Penuel show. I don't remember which episode I was watching, and I got he got my full attention, man. I wasn't regularly watching podcasts until I was exposed to him when he finally joined DJ Spoo on the Hustlers Corner. I was inspired, man. I was inspired, and I was like, how the fuck does this guy have such a mind? Because he can counter a conversation with like thinking in seconds. He thinks, and he thinks critically, and to have such a mind like that, man, it's amazing, and it can be able to change the world. And I obviously see him as God because I acknowledge him, and I know that there's people in this country who are afraid to to talk, to stand up. The leaders that we have are puppets, man. The leaders we have are puppets, but I I I will follow Penwell forever, and I'll try to explain why and how I started following him by making more videos of this kind. But I just wanted to make this video to like promote this religion, and make everyone know about Penuelism. Penuelism is a religion that involves the belief in Penuel. And Mr. Mlotshwa is a teacher, he's a leader, and he's a life guide. He's a walking book, man. And the people who follow him, they are regarded and or they are called Penuelists, and I identify myself as a Penuelist um, because I was inspired by Penuel and the way he articulates himself, the way he presents himself, the way he asks questions, the way he questions things, and I don't think there's someone who's like-minded like him. Um, you have your leaders or Julius Malema and all those people, but I feel like they are nothing close to Penuel. Um, You can count MacG, you can count um who's this guy who's also on SMWX, uh Sizwe Welsh. You can count them all, but my favorite podcaster, my favorite human being is Penuel the Black Pen, and I'm willing to follow him with with the passion of of like following his religion and making sure that I transform my life for the better, because it's what he wants. He wants you to see that you are the God of your life, and he states that in the Penuelism Principles. I'm just gonna read few lines. I'm not gonna read all the lines of the Penuelism Principles, or I'm just gonna read the principles and not read the entire thing, just to not waste time. Um, there are 31 principles. The first one is own your mind, and the second one is animalism. Third, lies and truth. Community, minimalism, money is not real, parenting, education, leadership and management, healthy living, crime, sex and dating, maturity, thinkers and speakers and doers, work, ikigai. Um, I think that's a translation. Ikigai. It's finding your purpose. It's a Japanese written word. And the 17th is murder, value over money, the African Spartans, why I admire Jews and Muslims, the foreigner mindset, Kaizen, which is continuous improvement, um, second-hand used and recycled goods, trauma, maintenance, the concept of winning, systems, the chapters and seasons of life, religions, the body, and the last one is language. By just reading these principles, it tells you how great of a mind Penwell has. And I've been reading these principles, but I only read up until education, whereas I still need to move to leadership and management. Um, I don't want to lie, this book changed my life for the better, and I wish that Penwell can continue um, feeding us with such information that can stimulate us, stimulate our minds for the better. And I hope that anyone else who feels lost, who doesn't know, and who doesn't feel like they have a purpose, they should try and listen to Penuel Mlotshwa, Penuel the Black Pen. Maybe they can start there to figure out what they want to do with their life. I thank you, and I thanks to you, Pen. Thanks to you very much for the books. Thank you for the tea, and I appreciate it so much. Love you. Cheers.